Kama nataka kusaidia inji, ni kuuliza ni nini watu wanaandamana. Na Your Excellency, kwa sababu you are the second in command, I must say, hii jobo tumetengeneza, the task force ile ya 477. Please, kama nataka kusaidia inji, hao watu tuwapatie nafasi wafanye kazi yao. Wakiongea bila kupishana na watengeneze kitu mzuri ya inji, utaona mtu amekanyanga kwa barabara. Lakini kama wataenda mchezo basi, maandamano itakuwa ni leo, ni lazima tukubaliane. Watu waendelea kuandamana. Na hiyo ni right yetu. Ile ingine, Your Excellency, because you are here, and I'm sure your MPs might not be able to tell you the truth. Mimi nina PhD economics. My PhD is in economics. Ukiuliza waziri, amesema mimi ni mtu wa mahesabu, na ukweli mahesabu mimi na mathematics is one thing. Ameniambia ile hesabu niliweza kupata kukosa kidogo ni hesabu ya kutoingia Kenya kwanza. Na hiyo nakubali. Hiyo hesabu hiyo si kupata. Lakini ukweli, Your Excellency, na ni vizuri tuambie wakubwa ukweli, ndio tusaidie nchi. Your Excellency, ukiangalia finance bill, mimi nimekaa mbunge miaka 11. Sijai kuona finance bill nyingine yenye na upishi kama hii ya mwaka huu wa 2023. For the last 11 years I've been in parliament. I've never seen it. And the question I ask myself is, why this resistance? Why? Unajua sisi Wakamba tukiresist huku is expected. As I said earlier, sana tuna a lot of shares kwa upande wa siasa. Jana nilisikia ile ilikuwa ya vijana, ile digital creation, rais amewaondolea. That's what we want to see. We want flexibility in terms of matters finance, so that ukiona hiki kitu nafinya watu wako sana unaondoa. And Your Excellency, you ni msomi. Na kwa sababu wewe msomi, mimi wale tumesoma economics, the basic principle is that no country in the world has ever developed by taxing people beyond their capacity to pay. No country in the world. None. And you must say the truth. So, kwa sababu unajua tax ni process tu. At the end of the day, ni pesa kwa mesa. Ile watafanya kazi nayo.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. I'd like to start this session by appreciating you so much for making this channel grow. If you wish to support us, just subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Now, today, GACHAGUA had attended a meeting in Ukambani, I think at in Kitui County, and during that meeting, Governor Julius Malombe had some very disturbing message for GACHAGUA and William Ruto. It is still on the debate of finance bill, but the way Governor Julius Malombe delivered that message to RIGATHI GACHAGUA is what has prompted me to bring this analysis. Governor Julius Malombe told RIGATHI GACHAGUA right on his face that we will secede. We will secede, and he said that no country has ever grown by taxing its citizens. No country has ever grown by taxing its citizen. That was a direct message to William Samoei Ruto through RIGATHI GACHAGUA. A direct message to the Kenya Kwanza government through RIGATHI GACHAGUA. To be precise, Julius Malombe said maandamano itaendelea. He again said tutakata hii nchi mara mbili. He is said again that we will vote out leaders who will vote for this bill. I want to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that there was a time last year there where William Ruto was called by Joe Biden to, talk about the bottom-up model, to share more light on the bottom-up model. I think he had a discussion with Joe Biden regarding the matter, and Joe Biden bought the idea, And I think there's a time there Joe Biden almost wanted to use the narrative of bottom up to, I think, for campaigns. But lately we've noticed that Joe Biden is not using this narrative. Of course, the second thing that we've noticed is that Joe Biden hardly talks about William Ruto these days. But of course we know why. Because I think Biden knew that Ruto was going to be his point man here in Africa. But because latest remarks, especially the remarks over de-dollarization and the remarks over telling the West directly that they should not take African leaders for a ride. So that has not put William Ruto kwa ile taswira nzuri sana na Biden. So that's why unafata most of the time now these days Biden hardly talks about Kenya like he used to. He doesn't respond to Kenya like he used to before William Ruto started making those statements. So the issue of bottom-up model and the like is not represented in the manifesto now. And that's what the governor, Malombe, the Julius Malombe governor, has told Rigathi Gachagua that you people are not representing the ideologies of the people. What you are doing is just satisfying your ego or satisfying yourselves, because this government is supposed to deliver to the people, but you are delivering to yourself. It told Gachagua that the people of the Republic of Kenya have a responsibility of paying taxes, but they are not supposed to be subjected to overtaxations, because that is merely they're trying to kill their own economy. Because mind you, William Ruto is told by Julius Malombe that he needs to understand that kuna economy mara mbili. Kuna my own as an individual, my personal economy, which I have to also take into consideration. Then there is the economy of the common man, of the government, where the government also has to get revenue for the people. So the economy of me as a citizen also must be respected, because I have my own personal bills, just like the government wants to pay salaries, want to buy cars, want to buy ABCD, want to foot bills, want to pay more people. Me as an individual, I also have my own bills to take into consideration, to take care of. I have salaries to pay, I have fees to pay, I have literally everything. So the government is being told that you cannot do that. It is contrary to what is supposed to be done. So in a nutshell, Julius Malombe told Gachagua kwamba we will demonstrate, there will be mass protests. Protests will go on as long as the government will not heed to the call of the people. There's a time I had the first governor of Kakamega County say to William Ruto that William Ruto is supposed to sit and wait for feedback and not push people into giving feedbacks that he wants. He should wait for feedback from Ukambani, Luo, Western, Coast, Taita, literally all corners, Isiolo, Turkana there, Rift Valley, so that he will use those feedbacks to make better decisions, just like what a CEO does. A CEO collects feedbacks from various sources and makes decisions based on those feedbacks, because the feedback is supposed to represent what the people want. It is not supposed to be a feedback of the few. The few, we're talking about CSS, we're talking about MPs who are allied to Kenya Kwanza, we're talking about parastatal heads, we're talking about PSS, we're talking about state house employees. Those are not the people supposed to determine the feedback. The feedback is supposed to be gotten from the people on the ground. The people like Musalia Mudavadi cannot provide a good feedback, because when Musalia Mudavadi was not in Kenya Kwanza, he made sense. He talked about these taxes, the overburdening of taxes. He talked about what bottom up was going to do to the people. And back then he said bottom up ilikuwa itamaliza watu. So if what we are seeing, we are encountering right now is bottom up implementation, then Mudavadi was right that itamaliza watu. So this bottom up, if that is the way it's being implemented, that the bottom up inamaliza watu, that's the reality, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why I'm saying in this channel that Malombe has put the record, or has set the record straight, and going forward I think Gachagua lazima ataangalia masuala haya mbalimbali. Of course Gachagua huwa achelewi, alirespond, alijibu venye anafaa kujibu. Even told the people that mulitupa kura zenu kichakani, hamkutupigia. That is what Gachagua said, but of course that is what we expected him to say, nothing else, because that is what he normally says whenever he's countered over reality issues like the finance bill. He'll always find a way of escaping that narrative. So he did escape the narrative by saying that Kamba people did not vote for Kenya Kwanza. So ladies and gentlemen, I don't know, but just tell us below the comment section whether you think what Malombe has said is true, is okay, and is justified and should be supported. Tell us below the comment section. And once again, I'd like to urge you to stay safe, stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.